Eventually, she fell ill and could no longer get out of bed. Lina, could you bring me the blueberries the old woman gave me? Mangita asked weakly. But Lina had already eaten all the blueberries. There's nothing left, she said. Maybe the birds you fed ate them all. Mangita grew weaker and soon fell into a deep sleep, burning with fever. Meanwhile, Lina went to the river to admire her reflection and comb her hair. At that moment, the old woman appeared again and asked, "Hey little girl, where's your sister?" "She went to pick fruit in sacks. She went to work. Why do you care?" Lina replied rudely. The old woman realized Lina had lied. She hurried to their home and found Mangita sick and sweating in bed. The old woman began to cry. Watching from the window, Lina laughed out loud at the scene. Suddenly, the old woman transformed into a beautiful fairy. Lina gasped, "You're a fairy. I open my house to you. You owe me. Give me the most beautiful hair in the world. Quickly, use your magic." The fairy looked at her sternly. "When I first met you, I disguised myself as an old woman to test your kindness. I gave you a chance to do a single good deed, but you chose to do wrong every time." Then the fairy waved her magic wand. Lina's hair instantly turned into tangled, leafy ivy. "Huh? What happened to my hair? It's hideous. Help." Lina ran to the river, but as she looked at her reflection, flies buzzed around her head. Her ivy hair became entangled in the ground. "I've become so ugly. I don't even want to see myself," she cried. Meanwhile, the fairy fed one of the last blueberries to Mangita. She slowly opened her eyes and smiled. "Thank you, fairy. I feel so much better now." The fairy waved her wand twice, transforming their humble cottage into a dazzling palace. Mangita was amazed. "Kindness is always rewarded," the fairy said. "This palace is your reward." "Thank you," Mangita said. "But what about my sister? What happened to her?" "Your sister will forever gaze at her ugly reflection by the river," replied the fairy. "I love my sister," said Mangita. "What's the point of living alone in this huge palace without her? Please give us back our happy life in the cottage. That is my only wish." The fairy was moved by Mangita's words. First, she turned the grand palace back into the cozy cottage. Then, she went to Lina and restored her beautiful hair with a wave of her wand. Lina hugged Mangita tightly. "You saved me. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll be a better person from now on." From that day on, Lina understood that the joy of helping others is the greatest happiness of all. The end.